All right. Well, this is an experience. For whatever reason, Streamlabs has decided not to connect to the prearranged stream. So every time when I do a stream, you can schedule them ahead of time, and then Streamlabs gives you this option to actually connect to a pre-scheduled stream. And that's what I did. In Streamlabs is not, for whatever reason, it is not connecting to the prearranged stream. So we are here live. Let me go into my studio account and actually disable those streams. Unschedule the live one, pretty much is what I want to do. So let me just go over here. Let me just click this button right there. All right, I'm going to click this button and I'm going to click this button. No, actually what I want to do is I want to take this one. So this is the prearranged stream that for whatever reason Streamlabs will not let me connect to. So instead it's just going to, I was able to get it to create a brand new stream. I guess that YouTube didn't like the idea of us starting a snowman building business and trying to get people to invest today. Actually, that might actually have something to do with it. The fact that it was titled Invest Today, it wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, I am glad to see everybody here on this Friday, January 23rd, 2026, the year of our Lord 2026. Matthew says, never actually done a pre-planned live. I do them all the time. And actually, that's like, blah, 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 blah. All of the streaming experts say that you should schedule them at least 48 hours in advance, and then that helps the algorithm. I only usually do them like 10 hours in advance or so. And maybe that explains a lot. So I do them all the time in advance, but for whatever reason, this isn't. I don't know why. I don't know why Streamlabs is having trouble. Actually, so let me go ahead, get on Instagram, get on the text message, and send this out to the people who love me. So like Robbie, who joined the stream late yesterday, and he blew up my phone last night with text messages. It was like, and it's just this like rambling, and then there were like pictures, like nothing like that. There's just random pictures of Mr. Bean, like, you know, show it there, and like it was ridiculous. Like he's just sending me all this stuff. And he's talking about going to South America with an air guitar competition. And then he says something like, I don't love much, but I think I love you for some odd reason. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, I don't know. Like, what do you do with that? Like, I mean, and at what point do you actually start to wonder, is your friend kind of going off the deep end here? Like what's actually happening here, Robbie? Now, mind you, he'd been with his girlfriend for 33 years. So since summer of 92. So that's going on 34 years that he's been with his girlfriend. So I imagine that, like, breaking up with somebody, if they truly are broken up, but breaking up with somebody after 34 years together, like, I can't comprehend doing anything for 34 years, much less no. Like if I don't even want to talk. I'm just going to say something wrong. I've been saying bad things all day, but man, 34 years. And then if they break up, wow. So I don't know. I told him last night, I'm like, he needs to shave that head. He has, like, his entire life, he has worn a baseball cap. And I'm like, dude, just shave your head. Get it over with. But no, we'll see what happens. So maybe Robbie will join. And then, of course, let me hop over to Instagram. I'm going to send the link out over on Instagram. Hopefully we'll get a couple more people in here. Let's see. I'm going to send it to Razman, the Singleton Man. And then, let me see. Okay, got to send it to Razman. And then I'm going to send it to this person here. And then I'm going to send it to my buddy Nick, of course. I got to send it to Henna, which means I need to get on WhatsApp. Let me send it to her. Although she was, she had a dentist appointment today. And so I don't know if she's actually, with us. And I don't mean dead. I just mean like, you know, like conscious is what I mean. Nick Rudnev. Oh my God. WTF is this? So yeah. So Nick, like, it's funny with my buddy Nick. So the name Nick Rudnev, it's a good name. and I remember, I remember stealing it a long time ago, but I didn't steal it as Nick Rudnev because that's his name. I changed it to Rick Nudnev. And that is serious. Like, you know how like you have like these alternate email accounts? One of my let me see, is it on here? But literally one of my alternate email accounts right here. I'm going to show you right here. Rick Nudnev. Rick Nudnev at Gmail. Let me see. Oh, look, I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it by going to Gmail. Oh wait, that's not Gmail. Yes, don't turn on. Whatever. Okay, and then go over here, and then oh wow, Rick Nudnev has gotten a ton of messages. Wow, what is Rick been up to? The naughty boy, Richard. Rick Nudnev at gmail.com. So I stole your name a long time ago, Nick. A long time ago. He said, I could be buying toilet paper and milk now. Instead, I'm watching this. You should be watching this. It's okay as long as I am on the house title. Rick Nudnev, Nick, but like I saw Nick, like every time Nick comes into the chat room, I'm like, wait a minute, is that my alter ego? I'm like, no. That's my alter ego is Rick Nudnev, and he is Nick Rudnev. Anyway. How's everybody doing tonight? So Matthew, in terms of upgrading, I think what actually probably makes the most sense, since you said upgrading might break some lighting or something, why don't you go ahead, do the upgrade on a branch, make sure it's all okay, and I blessed you with merge permissions today. Please do not abuse them. But why don't you go ahead, upgrade on a branch, merge it into master, and then but and I'm not talking about the branch you've been working on, not the performance enhancements that completely ruin performance. No, not those. I'm talking like just upgrade the project to whatever version of Unity, and then do it on a branch, make sure it's okay, merge it to master, and then take your changes that were you got what I mean. You got what I mean. Because I think tonight I was thinking, okay, well, if I'm not like I can't work on the game tonight because we're kind of like in this transition phase where like we're going to upgrade the project, and then Matthew is trying to like fix some performance things, but then when I was trying to performance things, those actually broke other things. So I'm like, okay, well, what we could do then is we could work on the AI portion of everything, right? Like we could do that. We haven't worked on the AI portion in a hot minute, so we could work on the AI portion. And Henna is in the room. She is saying, good evening. Matthew says, instructions unclear, accidentally finished the game. That's fine. As long as I get the money, I'm good with that. As long as the millions of dollars that are going to come to me, I'm good with that. You know what? I wanted to check. So like, of course, everybody dreams of writing the next Schedule 1, right? Actually, I wanted to look and see, there's a way you can see how many people are playing a current game on Steam, isn't there? So I wanted to look at that and see how many people were actually playing Schedule 1 and how basically how it's been doing on Steam. So let me see. I don't know how to do that, though. Do any of you guys know how to do that? Because I don't know how to do that. Here's a link. Does this tell me? So this was released on my birthday a year ago, March 24th, on my birthday. Let's see. I could download a free sample. But then we just turned into a gaming stream. Like there's a million, like now, StreamDB. Okay, StreamDB. So let's see. Let's go there. StreamDB. Oh, SteamDB. Not, okay, SteamDB. There we go. Database of everything Steam. Okay, so the most played game right now is Counter-Strike. That's pretty cool. Okay, Schedule 1. So right now, well, how many people... Okay, where does it tell me? Last change number. I don't know what this means. Good reviews. Okay, it had a peak of 21,000 people playing it, but where is the how many people are playing it now? Charts. Let's go to charts. Players right. Okay, so 24-hour player peak. So right now there are 21,000 people playing the game. All-time peak in the past 9 months are 450,000 people playing it once. So there's been quite a drop-off, but whatever, man. Yeah, so it went viral. It had a massive spike, and then, of course, as you would expect, it's dropped off, and it seems to have, like, stabilized around 20,000. So again, everybody, like, this is the dream. Like, this is the dream. Like, writing a game and having it being this successful. So let's see. How much money did this guy make? Okay, let me load up the calculator. Calculator. All right, and we're going to put the calculator. I don't know that I need the scientific calculator. No. We'll go with the standard calculator. All right, so if it costs $20, let's... No. Wait, there was a price history, wasn't there? Well, how much does it cost? Wait. Come on. All right, let me see. Price history. There we go. So $19. The lowest it was... Let's just go with the lowest at $13.99. Now, is there anywhere here where it will tell you how many units were sold? Probably. Stored data, followers, Twitch stats, owner estimations. So wait a minute. Is that how many people have bought the game? No. Really? Wow. Is that really an estimate of how many people bought the game? Well, it's an estimate. Maybe Steam purposely does. But even if we go with the all-time peak of 450,000, like 450,000 people times $14, that's $6.5 million. Fun fact. That's how much money Nick made on the commission of me buying my house, was $6.5 million. He's still milking that for every penny he can. Wow, that's amazing. And actually, so it was probably, and since that is the peak of how many people were playing it concurrently, the number of people that purchased the game, it's probably a lot more. It's probably actually, honestly, a ton more. So anyway, that's the dream. That's the dream, right? Is to like write the next Schedule 1 and then, you know, have it be that successful. Let's look at, oh, wait a minute. Okay, now this is a nice little site. Now, I know this really shoddy, English developer who wrote this game called Polyskies. Really sketchy kind of guy. Don't really want to trust him. Like, he's a little like, So I'm curious. Okay, players right now, all-time peak. Okay, all right. So guesstimates are 282 to 450. Respectable. Like, respectable. And wait, what was the cost? What was the price history? So $3.49 at, and you say you sold, oh, geez, wait. $3.49. And then what did I say? I have no memory. Let's say 300 people. That's $1,800. Like, I'd happily take $1,800. I think I left a review actually on Polyskies because this. So again, this like shoddy kind of like sketchy English developer guy. Like he sent me a copy of it, and then it started like formatting my hard drive, and then for whatever reason, just my email the following day was just inundated with emails of inappropriate pictures. It was ridiculous. So just be careful who you take keys from, because you never know what you're going to get. So wait, what are the top games? Let me see. No. SteamDB. I want to go. Okay, Counter-Strike. Is there any way to see? It would be interesting to see if there was any way to see, like, if you could filter by indie developers. Now, of course, that raises the question, like, what is an indie developer? And, you know, I would say like people like, I would say like a developer that has no more than like 5 people, I would say is an indie developer. It actually made me about $4,500, which I'd happily take $4,500. But see, that's the thing. Like, I was talking to my wife last night, and actually, if Henna is still here, this is a good question, because I was talking to my wife last night, and I was like, what kind of games do you play on your phone? And she was like, puzzle games. Like, she mostly like puzzle. And like what experience I have with women in terms of what games they play on their phone, it's generally puzzle games. So Henna, but Henna's an exception. Like, she's a gamer. She's one of those rare female gamers. Like, she's like a legit gamer. So she might not be the best example. But it got me thinking, like, you know, I like a puzzle game. Maybe I should just write a puzzle game. But then I'm like, no, I need to clone me. I need like 5 of me, or I need to somehow slow time down so that I can, I don't know how to explain it. There's just lots of things I want to do. And then there's so many things I want to do that I end up doing nothing. Bongo Cat. What the hell is Bongo Cat? What the hell is Bongo Cat? Oh, there is that game Meme Sis, which looks amazing. So this game, is it this? Yeah, this is the game. Meme Sis. Wow, I shouldn't say only, but it only had a peak of 8,500 people, less than 8,500 people. That's the peak. There's 1,700 people playing it now, but this game is going a little viral now because this is the game I was talking about last night where it's a 4-player co-op and then you play rounds, apparently, like rounds, a survival horror game. Whoa, hey, survival horror game. And you play rounds and you're talking with people. It's a co-op, so you're talking with the people on your team and you're playing against the computer. But the more rounds you play, like as you're talking, as you're playing the game, the AI starts to learn each person and then it starts to mimic the players. And it's really good because, like, obviously you're talking into your microphone and you're talking with your player, like you're talking with your partners, and the AI will basically clone your voice and start speaking for you in your so it's incredible. It's such a good concept, and this is the thing that drives me nuts. It's such a simple concept. Simplicity is so hard. I set out to write a game, and what do I want to do? I want to recreate Grand Theft Auto. Like, let's just be honest. Like, that's what I'm trying to do, right? Like, and that's not simple. Like, I just want to do something simple, but I can't think of anything simple. Henna says, I hate playing with the phone. I have some puzzles and word games, but I prefer PC for gaming and no puzzle games on PC. Yeah, no, I was thinking of a mobile game. And then, like, I've often thought that, like, a good game would be, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I kind of know what I want, but I don't know how, like if I'm standing in line, basically a game that I could play in less than a minute, right? Where, like, I start the game, I play the game, and I finish the game in less than a minute. And obviously it would be like rounds, but what does that game look like? Something where I'm standing in line, I flip open the game, up, do this, ah, damn it. Oh, okay, I got time for one, up, do this, ah, damn it. Oh, now it's my turn, put the phone back in the pocket. That's the game I want. But then when each round has to build to something. Like, I don't, like, it needs to be like a first-person city simulator horror survival chess board game. Like, I don't know. It has to be something like that. But I have no ideas. So I'm just going to stick to this. I'm just going to stick to the game we've been working on this entire time. What do I have in here? Laser Vision, that's your game, Matthew, right? That's another one of Matthew's games. Matthew is that shoddy English developer I was telling you about, but I can't make fun of him. Like, well, first of all, I don't make fun of Matthew, and if I do, it's out of love. But Matthew actually, like, legit has published games. What do I have published? Nothing. So I can't speak bad. I can't throw, as the kids say, I can't throw shade. I can't throw shade at Matthew. Let's see. What's going on over here? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so let's, so if Matthew is going to upgrade on a branch, maybe what I can do, well, first I could start having Unity just kind of install. So I'm going to install, I think it was right here. Wasn't it right there? Was it? No, it's right here. I'm going to install the pre-release 6.4 beta. Or do we want to do the 6.5? Okay, so we're doing the 6.4 beta instead of the 6.5 alpha. All right, so we'll do the 6.4 beta. I'll just down here. Okay, perfect. And it says, problem with mobile games is they start to repeat themselves and never heard of a truly good horror mobile game. So there is a game that I am very jealous of. It's called Granny. And Henna, like, Granny. It's not that Granny. Not the gangbang Granny. Granny horror game. Yeah, this is it. It's so simple. You're trapped in a house and you have to get out of the house. And, oh wait, Matthew's saying don't install that one. Well, which one should I install? I thought we said 6.4 beta. What are you talking about? Okay, don't install that one. Don't worry about that. When you pull my branch, it will suggest the correct version. You can't just tell me the version. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, the granny game, it's such a simple concept. And like, I wonder how much money, okay, it's on Steam. Let's see how much money that game has made. Because I know that also went a little viral. Okay, Granny, yes, this right here. $4.99 and guesstimates of downloads. So $4.99. Did I close my calculator? Why did I close my calculator? It's because Nick left. He comes in, he's here for 5 minutes, and then he leaves. Okay, so $4.99. All right, $4.99 times, and then we're going to have, all right, wait, easy. That's the price history. Easy. 200, let's go with 200,000 downloads. So that's nearly $1 million for what is a simple, very basic, straightforward game. Oh, I like how it says technologies. I didn't realize it said that. What was... Now I'm curious if it... I want to see what Schedule 1 was written in. Was Schedule 1 written... Was it with Unity or was it with something else? Unity. Okay. What about... Let's see. Matthew's games I know. GTA. I wonder what it's probably like the GTA. I'm pretty sure Rockstar has their own engine. Okay. 6400 but you'd have to go into the archives because OB5 released. Easier to do it with Hub if you pull it. All right, fine. All right. I'm just going to go no. All right, fine. All right. Let me know when you've merged to master. Now that Matthew has been granted, I have bestowed upon Matthew the rights to merge to master. He has now been knighted with the power to merge to master. Use your powers wisely. Okay, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing that. They have a custom engine called Red Engine. Yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah, I would imagine. Unity, oops. Did you delete your message? Why'd you delete your message? Okay, so, I was thinking of the CD Projekt Red. No. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, I'm pretty sure Rockstar has their own custom engine. But really, I don't know. No, I should have just started learning Unreal. That's what I should have done. I think Unreal is so much better. No, Rockstar uses a custom, but I can't remember the name of it. What game engine does Red Dead 2 use? This is Rockstar Advanced Game Engine, Rage. Rockstar, let's see, it's a proprietary game engine, right? Developed by Rage Technologies, by the Rage Technology Group, a division of Rockstar San Diego. Man, I wonder who, let me see. Who is the chief architect of Rockstar Games? You know, because I'm a chief architect, he's a chief architect. Like, I mean, we're pretty much like one and the same, right? Like, I mean, like what? Served as the primary writer. He's a co-founder and president of Rockstar Games, overseeing the overall vision, production, and direction of the company. Oh, so cool. Okay, wait, did he? Lex Freeman interviewed him.
Redemption 2 in your,
It wasn't a technical limitation. It was just making it cohesive.
Oh, I didn't realize he had been interviewed by Lex Freeman. Oh my God. Well, I know what I'm watching. Okay, 2 hours and 45 minutes. I am saving this for later because I will definitely be watching this. This sounds like Lex Freeman. I don't know, like if you guys have heard of Lex Freeman. He does excellent interviews. But the thing about the interviews, though, it's like it's only if it's a person I'm interested in. But like he has lots of famous people. He has lots of people I'm interested in. He's had Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura. He's even had Levi Rosman, the what the hell is his name? Gotham chess guy. But he had Bjorn Strauss up on there. He had the guy who wrote Java. I forgot his name because he's pretty forgettable. We should all forget about Java. He's had a few computer guys. He had Terrence Tao, I believe. Am I making that up or did he? Lex Friedman, Terrence Tao. Terrence Tao, if you don't know, is a very famous mathematician who I'm jealous of because he's pretty much the same age as me, and he has a PhD in math, and he's a pretty famous guy. He's leading the charge to solve the twin prime conjecture. So I don't know if you guys know what the twin prime conjecture is. So in case you don't, I'm going to explain it. I'm going to explain it now. So prime numbers, as we all know, are numbers that are only divisible by 1 in themselves. And like, I'm going to try and do this from memory. 23, I think, and then 31, 29 and 31. Anyway, so actually I could probably just like, let's just get a list of the first 100 primes. List the first 100 prime numbers. Come on. Okay, here we go. This is an excellent list right here. This is going to do just fine. All right, Unity just asked me if it wanted to install. So the twin prime conjecture, what it says. So if you look here, a twin prime are prime numbers that are right next to each other. So like 3 and 5, that's a twin prime. They are twin primes. 11 and 13, they're basically just primes that are separated by 1, right? Because you can't have an even number that's a prime. Only 2 is the only even prime that there is. Let's see. 41 and 43. That's another set of twin primes. So, and they go on and on and on. And now we have computers that basically computers are constant. There's a whole project. What's it called? I forget what it's called, but there's a project that's constantly looking for the largest known prime. But obviously we have computers that are looking for really big, doing all kinds of math stuff. And one of the things they're doing is they are looking for more and more twin primes, and they keep finding bigger and bigger twin primes. And so, of course, the natural question is, are there an infinite amount of twin primes? And mathematicians tend to think that there are an infinite number of twin primes, but it hasn't been proven. And until it's been proven, you don't know, right? And so it's one of the easier math problems to explain that still hasn't been solved. Like for a long time, it was Fermat's last theorem, or a squared plus b squared equals c squared. But the question was, well, are there any ax's plus bx's equals cx's where x is greater than 2? And then it was proven back in the 90s that no, there are not. There are no a to the third plus b to the third that equals c to the third, or on and on and on. So the twin prime conjecture, that's, again, it's very easy to explain, but proving it, well, it hasn't been proven yet. Like people have been trying. There was actually a Chinese guy what did he prove? He proved basically, if my understanding is correct, he proved that you could have a prime. I'm making these numbers up, but if you had prime A and prime B, he proved that there were an infinite number of prime pairs that had a difference of like 1 million, right? Like that there. So in that sense, that in the twin prime, where instead of being separated by 2 numbers, or where the difference was 2, he proved that there were an infinite where the difference was like 1,500,000, whatever it was. It was like some big number. So it wasn't quite the twin prime conjecture, but it was close. And then mathematicians, they've got, like, the last time I looked at this, which was a few months ago, they had gotten it down to like 300. And that's to say that there are an infinite number of primes, such that when you subtract the larger one from the smaller one, you get a difference of 323 or whatever the number is, right? So they're getting it closer and closer, though they tend to, I watched another interview with Terrence Dow where he was saying that basically they've kind of had a roadblock with that method. That method did great. That method kind of reinforced what they already kind of knew, but they would need new mathematics before they could actually go further with that method, which I just find fascinating. I find math absolutely fascinating. So anyway, and like when you get to this point of math where, like, I've talked about this before, where there's like different types of infinities, where some infinities are bigger than other infinities. Like that type of thing about math is, I find it so amazing and beautiful. Oh God, I love math. How many primes can AI print out? I don't know. I don't know. Let's ask it. How many prime numbers can you print out? I'm not asking you to print them out. I just want to know how many you can print out. Let's see if it gives me an actual number. My output token limit, which is typically around 4,000 tokens per response for most current AI models. Roughly, how many prime numbers have we found? I've never thought to ask that question before. Like, I don't know why. I've never thought to ask. Publicly cataloged primes. There are databases you can download containing the first 2 billion to 8 billion primes. So it's a lot of primes. That is a lot of primes. Okay. All right. So while Matthew is doing, I don't know, Matthew, I don't know where you are in the process, but I'm sure that what's going to happen is Matthew is going to finish right as I'm like getting started on this, like right as I'm like getting in the weeds and actually like, yeah. Okay. All right, let's go over here. We're going to go over here. Now, I got to remember exactly what I was doing on this. I did look at this a little last night. Let me see. C#lib. Volumetric fog died, but not in my project. Almost. What do you mean it died? Why did you kill it? Okay, open with... I want this selector because I want to actually... Okay, Visual Studio Insiders. So this is Visual Studio 2026, which I am glad Matthew pointed out to me that it was even available because I actually really do like it. And I was actually thinking today, I was like, okay, I could... Because like downstairs, I work... Yeah, that's fine. I like... Again, like I do my fun work up here typically, and then I do my work downstairs. But downstairs it's Mac, right? Like I have a Mac downstairs that I work on. And I was like, well, I was thinking, how could I set up? Because I do have a Windows laptop that I had that's a work Windows laptop. And I have a docking station for it, but then I was like, all right, I've got extra monitors in the garage. I just don't know that I have all the necessary cables, but I could but then I was thinking the other thing that I'm lacking is this beautiful keyboard. So, and I was thinking, you know, instead of buying a second keyboard, I could literally just take this keyboard downstairs when I want to use it, right? Because every morning I go downstairs, I grab a soda, I come up here and I sit here for like the first hour of my day, and then I go downstairs. So I could just take this keyboard with me at whatever desk I'm at. There's no reason, there's no law against it, at least not yet. Not in Trump's America. There might be. You never know with this president. Fixed it, just removed the fog component for some reason. So there's no fog in the game. But the game needs fog. How can you have a game without fog? We need fog. Okay, let me see. What were we doing on this? Okay, this music, like at first this music was interesting, but now it's just like, it's just driving me nuts. I gotta stop it. Let me see. I'm trying to look over here what I could play. We'll play this. Fog is back. Okay, well, I'm glad the fog is back, but is it broken fog or is it like legit fog? Broken fog or working fog? All right, give me 1 second. Okay, gotta go over here. Okay. Earlier music sounded like RuneScape tune. It was what was it? It was like Native American tribal flute music or something like that. Something like that. Okay, let me ask the audience. Let me ask everybody let me do a poll. I'm going to do an audio poll. Do we want to work? Oh god, I got like 3 different music going on. Do we want to work on the AI or do we want to work on the game? Or like, okay. Do we want to work on the AI or do we want to work in Unity? As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to ask Matthew. I'm going to ask Henna. It's ladies' choice. Ladies' choice tonight. So Henna, do we want to work in AI or do we want to work in Unity? I will wait. I will wait. I am waiting. I'm getting impatient. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. AI. Unity it is. All right, let's go. No. Actually, I kind of wanted to work on the AI. I kind of did. Oh, God. Okay. So, I got to remember how I did this, though. I think I need to use Linux-based. I'm going to merge into master. Okay. If it works, good. Okay, so let's see. Now that Matthew has been bestowed the powers to merge to master. Okay, let's see. We got this. Got this. Got over here. Come over here. We got to go over there. Then we got to come over here. And then, nope. Not that. We're going to go over here. Let me make sure. I think I already did this. Merged. All right. God damn it. Get, pull, rebase. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, wait a minute. What branch am I on? I am on master, so I will pull master. Although, I kind of do need to kind of reconsider having given Matthew merge permissions on master. And I'm not going to show I'm not going to show exactly what it was, but I'm going to demonstrate what it was. That is making me reconsider my stance about having Matthew as being co-owner of this project. Let's just come over here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to really illustrate the point. I want to really illustrate it. So let's see. I'm going to do that, of course, with HTML code because that's how you illustrate things. Okay. All right. Come over here. And then, okay, so it knows it's HTML. Can I get a preview? Yes, I got the preview right there. No. Okay. So what happened was, okay, yeah, let's just do this. And then, so we have a web page, right? And we're just going to have, this is going to be Matthew's GitHub profile, right? And then what it did was it had a nice picture of Matthew. He's looking off to the side and he looks, very stoic and like, yes, I am the game developer, right? And like, welcome to Matthew's GitHub profile. And then like it had, let me see. Let's see. I'm going to find a picture over here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find an actual picture. Let me see. Yes. Here we go. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Yep. I found a good picture of Matthew. All right. Let me just do this. Okay. How do I do this? It's been a long time since I've done raw HTML. Okay. Whoa. So this is a real picture of Matthew. And there it is. But then of course it had his name. It said something like Matthew Goldberg, which is his real name. So please don't dox him. Actually, we need to add a space here. Okay, this is my web development skills. But then this was the kicker. This is why I am debating removing his merge rights. That's why. Right there. Right there. That's what he's done. That's what he did. Now, in fairness, it might be required by UK law. I don't know. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, but it could be required by the king himself. Matthew says, "Oh no, where is that?" Well, I mean, we're looking at your GitHub profile. I mean, look at this. This is a very nice picture of you, and as you can see, Matthew is a very good-looking guy. He's very lean. He's got a nice chiseled chin, and like he's got a nice, respectably thick beard with a nice, respectably thick head of hair. But this right here, that right there. That right there. So, Hannah, I got a question for you. As a woman, and I'm going to say he, but I'm not talking about Matthew. I'm going to say a generic he, right? Like, you see a picture of a guy, and he's a 10, but he has pronouns in his bio or his dating profile. What is he? Like, is he a 10 still? Is he an 11? Or is he going the other way? So I'm just curious, like, where you stand with that. I'm curious. All right, let me come over here. All right, let me see. Oh no. Okay. All right. So let me try to, as I wait for Henna's answer, we're going to come over here. Okay, so I did this. So I'm not actually going to work on the Unity portion. I am going to respect Henna's choice, but I am going to load up the project so I can download the version and, okay, wait, guys, I'm sorry. Give me a 45-second timer. All right. Okay. All right. Had 2 seconds to spare. Henna says, yeah, no, instant swipe left. Maybe if it's something joke or funny like who, me, then I can consider. Was it left for no? Damn, too long. Yeah, left was no, right was yes. So, okay. All right. So, yeah, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So that's why, yeah, really got to reconsider who I let to be a code owner on my GitHub project. Really I'm going to have to give this a hard thinking. I'm going to have to be thinking. Okay, so let's see. It already detected the version. Is there anything? Show and Explorer, add, set project, disconnect, use unit. No, I don't want to use unit. Okay, how can I do this? Okay, install. There we go. Perfect. And then is there anything here? Is there anything here? No. Documentation. Yeah, right. It was removed 5 minutes ago. I'm going to check it off screen to respect your privacy, but let's see. Even though I did show your GitHub profile already. So, but let's see. No, it's fine. I'm going to take your word for it. Otherwise, you can't make builds. Oh, Windows IL2CPP. God damn it, now you tell me. God damn it. Oh, wait. Didn't I click this already? All right. Windows IL2. Maybe I want web build support. Okay. Yeah. Install. I thought I did that already. Okay. It's there. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Whatever, guys, just whatever. Okay. All right. Sorry. Need to do this again. Let me take it off mute. Okay. let's go. The timer didn't even start. Why didn't I tell? Okay, that means I get extra time. Okay, ready? Go. All right. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, it still didn't start the timer. Man, I am not good at this computer thing. Okay. I'm probably going to need another break in about 5 minutes, but that's okay. Oh, so I went to the store today. So, because everybody in the Washington, D.C. area is preparing for this storm, which went at its peak, they were saying like 20 inches. Now, I think they're saying 9, which is like, we should all be happy to get 9 inches. Ha, ha, ha. But it's like after you've been promised 20 inches, and now you're only going to get 9 inches. Like, we've all been there. Though I don't know really like any woman who wishes for 20 inches. That sounds like a bit much. But we're talking about snow. And so, but let's see what they're saying now. Wow. Not like it's just gotten so pathetic, and it keeps getting more pathetic by the minute. And I knew this was going to happen. And then get this. But you know what? There is going to be an amazing storm. There's going to be a huge, like probably like 22-inch massive blizzard right here. This has been growing right here, February 1st. This is the storm. This is the one that is going to go down in the record books. And do you know how I know this? I guarantee it. And do you know how I can guarantee it? Because I leave for Rome the day before. That's how I know that storm is going to shatter records. It's going to be in the news. Yep, that's how I know. I actually don't have to be in Rome until Wednesday, and I'm like, huh. I could push maybe if I push my travel plans back, I'm like I could, but I can't leave on Sunday because that's when the storm comes. And if it's a big storm, which some people are saying it has the potential to be, it means it's probably going to go into Monday. So I have to leave Saturday. I don't think there's any way about it, any way around it. But this storm that's coming tomorrow night, it's just like bleh. But I went to the wine store. I went to the wine store and I went to the grocery store. And which one do you think was busier? Oh, the wine store. And people were like, there were people walking, because they actually have shopping carts at the wine store. And people are walking around with like completely full shopping carts of wine. And I'm like, all right. I mean, granted, I did get a bit. I got a bit of wine too. I got 3 bottles. So, Hannah says, yup, it is karma. Push plans back, so storm is moved to next week. Yeah, nope. No, what I'm going to do is, eventually, the women in my life are going to get sick of me, and then kick me out, and I will go live with my friend Stefan in Finland. That is when I will get that's when I'll get all the snow. But that'll probably also be like, when Finland becomes tropical. And if you get so much snow, you have more than here. Yeah, what's it like there? So you're in, let's look up, you're not quite in Lapland, Finland. I know, Hannah, but you are in, what's going on in Lapland? I don't know why I'm just searching generic Lapland. No, I want to, no. Rovaniemi. That's the town I was looking for. Rovaniemi. Which is actually a cool little town. I actually liked Rovaniemi, but you got to say it like that. You got to say it like the Finnish people say it. Rovaniemi. Oh, it's going to get cold. It's going to get chilly. Oh, wait, that's Fahrenheit. Oh, so it's actually really chilly up in Rovaniemi. No. Was it cold when I went to Rovaniemi? Yes, it was cold when I was in Rovaniemi. Was it negative 10 degrees? No. It was like 33 degrees. It was like 33 degrees. It was barely freezing when I was in Rovaniemi. But at the time, I did go to the northernmost McDonald's, which at that time was in Rovaniemi. But then that record was broken by a new McDonald's in Tromsø, or as the Norwegians say, Tromsø. So in Tromsø, where I was last year, and so I've actually been to the world's northernmost McDonald's. So fun fact. Okay. Okay, so we're actually going to work on the AI while I'm assuming Unity. Okay, install queue. Okay, well, don't queue it, just do it. Ah! What's going on? Okay, I got nothing over here. Nothing there. All right. Rovaniemi. Okay. Install. Install. Okay, what if I just open it? Okay, install queued. Okay, I don't want it to be queued. I want it to be installed. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, installed successfully. Okay, now, Matthew, is this version of Unity just amazingly better? I can't believe I've been on for an hour and I haven't done so much as open the app barely. Who was that guy that was here last night? He was like, every time I join your, I've joined your stream multiple times and never once have I seen you doing any actual programming or something like that. I did think that was funny. It's working well for me. Okay, let's check it out. We might as well check it. Since we're here, Henna will understand women are naturally used to disappointment. So we'll just, if she's disappointed, she's disappointed. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Matthew says it's working well for me. Where's the copyrighted music or monkey? So we are listening to, this is called Dark Ambient Horror Background Music, 10 hours. 10 hours of horror background music. All right. So I'm going to close your GitHub profile, Matthew. Just once again, really good looking guy. Really good looking guy. All right. Let me see. I think if I was gay, I definitely think I'd be into black guys. Please do not take that out of context, though. I don't know how you could take that out of context. I said what I said, but it's true. I just think I would. I might be wrong. I don't know. But my old friend James, who I think I've talked about him before. He's gay, And like for a long time, like that's all he was into. That's all he was into. I think I probably would be too. If. That's a big if. And I am not. So don't even. So Matthew, Henna, whoever else, do not even make fun of me because I am not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I just am not. All right? So the settled. No more discussion about it. We're not going to talk about it ever again. What is happening? Like literally YouTube. Addie goes gay. That's pretty good. I like that. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so one of the ways, like earlier today when I was trying out the game, and like because Matthew has made some changes, and like I was trying out those changes, and I was seeing issues. I was basically seeing a performance hit not only in the game but on my computer as a whole. And one of the ways that I was able to assess that was just loading up a YouTube video and just like a YouTube video with motion, and then whenever I would press play on the game, the motion of the YouTube video that was, had nothing to do, was in a different window. The motion of the video would get very choppy, like, the computer was struggling. So I haven't even finished loading the game and it's already happening, but it stopped. So maybe I'm reacting to nothing. Maybe I'm reacting to nothing. All right, so let me see. All right. Come on. I hope Robbie's alive. Like those messages he sent me last night. I mean, he just blew up my phone. Like it was like I don't want to show them, but it's a little like ridiculous. And he's sending me like look at this. Like Kramer and like just like these random things. The boy, that man needs to get his life together. That man needs to get his life together. As a matter of fact, I'm going to troll his ex-stepfather. Let me see. No. Yeah, maybe a little bit. While we're waiting for this. We can do it while I'm waiting for this. Let me make sure I'm not showing anything. All right, let me see. Okay, good. He's like right here. Okay. All right. Okay, so this one, I'm not going to do anything because I'm going to respect Robbie and his sibling. This one, let me see. Let's see. What should I write? Oh. This is an odd phone call. I need to take this phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, so that was one of my cousins. This is a cousin on my mother's side, and like, I talked like he's definitely the cousin I talk to the most. The cousin on my mother's side that I talk to the most. The cousin I talk to the most in general is a Bolivian cousin on my father's side. But so I don't not talk to him. I do talk to him. But like it's kind of like for some reason like every year he calls me on my birthday, I call him on his birthday, we'll call each other on Christmas, that kind of thing. Like we're not close, but we're not close, right? So if he calls me, I'm like, who died? That's just my first thought. Who died? So that's why I had to take that call. All right. So Unity is still doing its okay. What? The project you are what did you do, Matthew? What did you do? The project you are opening contains compilation errors. Entering safe mode allows you to resolve these errors without waiting for the rest of the project to import. If you select ignore, not recommended, your project will continue to import, but it may be broken or it may be in a broken or unusable state. Okay, I'm going to quit. Matthew is saying that he selected. Okay. All right. Let me make sure. I'm just going to double check. I am I'm on master and I have the latest code. Let's try it again. All right, it might take a little bit. This might take a little bit. So but my cousin, he calls, right, and I answer the phone, and so I'm like, is something wrong? And he's like, I have a question for you. I told him I was in the middle of something, and he's like, well, it can wait. And I'm like, okay. I have a feeling, because it is always like when family members call you like this, at least for me particularly, it's, I have an idea for an app. I have an app idea. And Matthew, as a computer guy, I'm sure you get that from your family too. I have a great app idea. And Matthew might specifically get like, I have an idea for a game. Like, so with the app thing, and it's gotten to the point, like I like it. I feel appreciation that they're actually coming to me and that they think of me. Like, I like that. I do like it. But I do take a little bit of joy in crushing dreams, kind of, in that sense, because it's generally, and I've said this before, it's generally, oftentimes what they're explaining is a feature of an already existing app. It's like something like some idea that like, oh, I wish Uber did X, Y, and Z, but X, Y, and Z itself is not an app or a service. It's just an addition. Okay. So Matthew, should I do enter safe mode, ignore, or quit? Select ignore. Okay. We're gonna select ignore. I bet £1 it's a package or two. We'll see. Or something that requires you handling servers. They don't know what's involved. Hi, boy. Okay. All right. We're looking at this. This is happening. Come here, boy. You want to come on my lap, honey? Come here. All right, we're just waiting for this to load. So Matthew checked in, bad code, no surprise. So remember, this is, I'm really, really reconsidering giving him the keys to the project like that, right? Because not only did he check in code that doesn't compile, oh, I closed it. We saw his profile. So, you know, you gotta consider these things. Oh, look at this face. Look at this. Is he not the cutest thing in the world? Say hello, Mulan. Say hello. Oh, he doesn't know he doesn't know anything. He's a dog. All right. I'm thinking tomorrow night I might stream in the evening and just get wasted. I mean, I bought wine with the intention of getting wasted during the snowstorm. What time is it supposed to start? Oh, I'm like, what? And I forgot that we were looking at the weather in Rovaniemi. That's how you say it. Rovaniemi. Let me see. The Finns, they do roll their R's. I really don't think you say it as Rovaniemi, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure they roll their R's a lot. Rovaniemi. All right, so it should start. Okay, it's not supposed to start until 11 o'clock. I'll be in bed. What the hell? This is the lamest storm ever. Oh my God. Ugh. I'm telling you, this storm next weekend, next Sunday, that's going to be an amazing storm. That is going to be one that like parents are telling their grandchildren about. All right, let's see what we got over here. This is still doing its thing. Iteration 3. I know. I'm being really loud and you're scared. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to scare you, little boy. You're only such a good little boy. Oh. Okay, I guess there is other stuff we can do while this is working. All right. So I tried actually. Let's see if this works. I did write a little build script for the model for the for the AI model. I'm just curious if it's going to work or not. Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to delete this because I want to try it from the get-go. Okay. Okay. Build. Okay. Well, okay. Setting up Python. Cutie, the dog. He is a cutie. He's a handsome boy. Addie got excited for a second time there. I get excited all the time. Wait, when was the first time? Was the first time when I said that if I was gay, I would only go for black? No. Stop it. No. All right, so now I'm waiting for I'm waiting for Unity to load the game, and I'm waiting for the AI environment to set itself up. So this is the stream. Welcome to the Addy stream, where we set things up so that we can do work off stream. That's what we're doing. You know, maybe I should. Back in the early days of this stream, I was playing City Skylines. Like, I guess like a year or so ago, or like actually, no, it was probably like a year and a half ago. No. It was the summer before the first time I went to Africa, which would have been 2024. And then I was playing City Skylines. I was playing City Skylines on stream. Let me look. Now I'm curious. That's because apparently we have nothing to do but wait. Let's see. So I do have a lot of streams here. Let's see. This is from 2025. We got October 18th. September. Man, I stream a bit. So I know that you guys were around. I know, Matthew, you were around when I was in Fiji. You were, I think so. Were you? No, maybe you weren't there then. When did Matthew pop up? When did you pop up, Matthew? I don't remember when you popped up exactly. I can't remember if it was before or after I went to Fiji. I'm pretty sure by the time I went to Africa last year that you were around. April? That sounds about right. Let me see. So wait a second. Okay. Oh, I can just go to the last page. I'm an idiot. Okay. Happy Friday. All right. We got that. Mobile programming. Did I maybe delete everything? I don't know. Or maybe I did it on my other channel. Let's see what we got over here. I want to watch one of my old streams.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another edition of Programming in the Morning. As always,
I liked the concept of programming in the morning. I like that concept. I'm sorry. I like that name, Programming in the Morning. Like, I like names that tell you what the thing is. That's what it was. What was I working on? I don't even know what I was working on. Why am I playing chess? Okay. Let me see.
All right. So while that is doing its thing.
I was working on Kekbo.
Let's see if this helps.
You know, not sure came around when I was working on Kekbo.
Oh my God, it is terrible. It is a terrible piece of software.
What was?
God, it is terrible. And then you succeed because you need to have one. Like, so you can't even distribute it as an exe because you need Python.
Oh, I'm talking about Python.
So you can't even distribute it as an exe because you need to have Python and it needs to be in the...
Have I always been a complainer like this? Really?
And then you go and you make... Oh, my...
Yeah, maybe. That's just who I am. Early morning or late night is best programming time. I get most work done like first hour. I would say I probably get more work done in the first hour of work than probably the rest of the day. That's probably actually the case. All right. So what's going on? What Unity's still doing its thing. Python's still doing its thing. This guy just Cavino, I do pop into his chat room every now and then. He's right. You know what, Matthew, you should go check him out. Though he is programming. I think his game's in. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can see there. It's like TypeScript, JavaScript. So he's using Godot. Godot, or how, I don't know how to pronounce it. Godot game engine. I'm pretty sure that's what he's using. But honestly, if you want a cool programmer stream, right here. Although I will say, in fairness, this guy, he actually programs. Like he actually does program on his stream, but he streams for like 8 hours a day every day. Like it's ridiculous. Like how long? Okay, this stream. So he's been streaming 5 hours and 44 minutes. Look at this. This is insane. Wait a minute. 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, 9 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. And if you look at the dates, it's like it's consistently one day after another. All right, let me get my wait a second. I don't think I'm going to need all of this. But let's see. Okay. All right. Told you I didn't need all of that. All right, I can put this to sleep right there. Okay, we can come over here. Okay, I can pay attention to you guys uninterrupted now, I think. All right, so what's going on over here? Okay, all right. The project contains one or more packages with errors. Do you want to open Package Manager? I'm going to say yes. Open the Package Manager. All right. So what is the package that has an error? Matthew says I should stream again. You should. You should. One of these days you should. You got to finish Space Nomads. The sequel to this game, which of course, this is all a trilogy. So we have Saint Aveline, which then, because when they finally exit the island, they actually get in a spaceship and go to outer space. And that's where Space Nomads comes in, the sequel, Matthew's game. And then somehow the last game in the trilogy is the, what was it? I forgot what it was called. Tomorrow Time. What was it? Tomorrow Time, a beach volleyball saga. So the trilogy ends with a beach volleyball game. So we're still working out the kinks. If you're listening and you're wondering like how these things all tie in together, we're still working on it. It's a rough sketch, but you get the idea. Okay, so what do we do here? Burst. The package has an invalid signature. Oh, well, shut up. Just, how do I say ignore? The package has an invalid signature which can indicate unsafe or malicious content. Remove this package. I don't want to remove it. I just want to ignore. Mathematics. Same thing. So this is just, are these all just bad signatures? And it's Unity. So I guess Unity had some cert expire or some... So, okay, I am going to assume that these can just be ignored as is, that there's nothing I need to do to ignore them. Update if possible. Okay, can I update? Why is there, okay, even the manage, no, I just want to update. Update. I removed 2 bad packages before, they are new. Okay, all right. I'm going to do this. All right, I'm going to do that right there. Okay. put that in Discord. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to search for burst. Okay, how do I update? I just want to update. Can I just? Oh my God. All right. I'm just ignoring these. I'm just going to ignore it for now, and I'm going to hope for the best. I don't think I can do that though. Project contains, hold control. Okay, wait. Let's see. Can I just? Okay, what happens if I do this? Nothing. Okay. All right. It's. Oh, the bad signature is literally a compilation error. Are you serious? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm getting an error with the volumetric fog. All right. Matthew completely broke my game. They might depend on something if you can't remove opening again in case I also have them. I do not. You don't have to, well, are you getting those errors? And if you're getting those errors, how are you playing the game? I can't even play the game. Oh my God. Oh, my stars and garters. Oh, my stars and garters. I just can't believe this. Okay. Just Addie, you need to relax. Just relax. It's okay. It's okay. Everything is going to be fine. No, I fixed the volumetric fog. It's like it didn't merge them. All right. I need to do two things in Git. I need to delete what Matthew just did, and then I need to delete him from the code owners file. That's what I need to do. Double click the volume fogs. What? This? I don't know what you're telling me to click, to double click. What are you telling me to double click? All right. Burst is a compiler that translates .NET bytecode to highly optimized native code using LLVM. All right, what am I double clicking? Double click the volume fogs. Volume fogs. Okay, what happened to my music? All right, there it goes. Wow, why did it not merge that change? I swear, working with junior developers is tough. It's really tough. I mean, like when you're working with these novices that are just like learning like how to like turn a computer on, you got to have a lot of patience with these new kids. You got to have a lot of patience. All right. Maybe we'll just work on the AI for now. Okay. So, wait. Oh, now, I can't even do that because this is still happening. Oh, my stars and garters. What the hell is going on? I can't do anything tonight. Let me see something. This is going to give me an error. Yeah, I screwed up. I should not have deleted the virtual environment because it's going to give me an error about installing one of the libraries, and then I do have a workaround for that, but I have to actually do the workaround. Let me see. Oh, wait, do I? Didn't I save that somewhere? Are you kidding me? Do you ever, like, wake up and then you just realize that, like, no, this isn't it. This isn't it. And then just go back to bed? That's what I should have done today. That's what I should have done. No. Instead, I decide to get up and give Matthew code owner rights to merge to master, and this is what has happened. This is the result. Okay, so I commented out the two methods in this script, and then he doesn't give me a script. These junior developers, man. You know, I just need to let AI. I wish Will Tyler was here. If Will Tyler was here, AI could fix this dippity-doo, snappy, like right away. But nope. Here we are. The volume fog that's complaining. I'm not the problem. I just want to program. Okay. All right. So it would help to have the Python portion of this, but we don't have that. We don't have anything. Okay, Unity or Git being the problem. Yeah. Yep. I believe you. Don't worry, Matthew. I believe you wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. Go. Leave me alone. Go. No. Go lay down. Go. Go. He's doing that thing. He's in the corner of my fucking eye, and he's just staring. Oh, that drives me nuts. I hate it. I hate it so much. I love that stupid little animal. I love him to death. But, oh, I can't fucking stand the... Oh, it drives me nuts. Absolutely drives me up a wall. Okay. All right. So we... Oh. Yeah, I was thinking of... like researching more into the cosine similarity. And then, so the cosine similarity, as I understand it, it just measures the difference in angle between two vectors. So let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. I'm kind of like telling you and kind of asking. So it's kind of like if I have, let's just do a regular XY axis. And then if I have, let's just change the color. So we have this, and then we have this, and then the cosine similarity. These two would have a, well, no, that's actually not right either. So you can have it like this. This one has an angle. That would be like theta. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Don't tease him. It's his job to annoy you. Oh my God. It's fucking ridiculous. Just, and I know he doesn't need to go outside because before every stream, I let him out because I don't know what time my wife is getting home. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to let him out so that he doesn't have to pee in the middle of the stream. So I let him out and he pissed and he pooped. So I know that's okay. He just wants to go downstairs and probably eat something. You know what? Like, nobody told me that dogs have to eat every day. That's ridiculous. And no, it's fine. No, he's not hungry either. I gave him chicken earlier today. I'm like looking out the corner of my eye, like, okay. So no, that dog is so spoiled. He is so spoiled and coddled like crazy. All right, I'm still waiting for Matthew to fix my project. I can open and run master, no problem. All right, let's see if I can. All right, here we go. Over here. Perfect. All right, now it's loading up. I can't be too mad at Matthew because I'm the one who actually said, let's upgrade it. Hoping that would fix everything. If I had known it would break everything, I wouldn't have done that. Maybe you need to rebuild the library again. What library? What library? I need what, like, you're saying these things. I don't have any context. Try opening that program. What program? What am I supposed to open? Try going through the packages and remove any you can. How do I know if I can remove it or not? Open package manager. Okay. All right, we're opening that. I can start with that. Okay. And how do I have local issues if this is a new version of Unity? Like, so that doesn't quite, unless you're saying it's like OS level issues, but that doesn't quite make sense either. Well, let's just check something. Let's just see how much hard drive space I have, just for giggles. I got plenty of space. Manage, remove where possible. Manage. Try going through the packages. Okay, manage. Okay, that the remove is grayed out, Matthew. Okay, mono. Yep, grayed out. Yep. Searcher. Oh, hey, look at that. It's grayed out. What about settings manager? Nope, grayed out. Okay, what about Unity Profiling Core API? Nope, grayed out. Well, I can't remove them if I wanted to because everything's grayed out. All right, that's still doing its thing. This is not fun. Okay, what if I go to Unity Assets Store? Okay, then I go over here. Okay. All right. What if I type in burst? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in burst. I don't see it. Okay, well, wait a minute. It's free. It has to be free. I still don't see it. Okay, all right. All right. Let's try doing that. Okay. Nope, nothing. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think a full reclone. All right, let's try that. Let's try that. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's only going to take another half hour, but that's fine. No. I mean, it's going to take a while, but it's really okay. St. Aveline. I'm going to just move this to St. Aveline.old. We'll do. Oh, it's in. Okay, I need the. Let me just close everything. Let me just close that. Let me just close Explorer. Let me close Visual Studio Code. Let me close all instances of Visual Studio. I swear to God, if that dog is next to me, I'm going to yell at him. Okay, he's not. Okay, good. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now, let me just grab the URL really quickly. This is going to take a while. Yep, all those package errors. Fine on my end. You sound like a... Oh, God. Razman is in the house. He says, I had booked flight to Mexico tomorrow and just got canceled due to weather conditions. Hey, why don't you pass through the U.S.? Oh, I know. I'm teasing. Well, that sucks. What part of Mexico? You going home to see family, or are you going on vacation? You joined at a great time, Razman, because we're waiting for a bunch of things. We're waiting for this Python thing to finish, and we're waiting for... Now we have to reclone the project we've been working on because Matthew broke it. He broke it, and now I have to go in and clean up his mess, just like always. So, and of course, he's over there saying, oh, it's fine on my end. Well, the last time the English said it was fine on my end, America got its independence. So, how about them apples? I know, that made no sense. It's all right. I think maybe I'm a little cranky because I'm hungry. Maybe I should get some wine. This is going to take all night, isn't it? This is still not done. This is just, oh man. How's everybody doing? What you know, like, and also weather conditions, like, again, this storm is turning out to be the biggest disappointment. Like they've got winter storm warnings for what? For what? I mean, by this time tomorrow, they're going to be predicting 4 inches with it's 9.3 inches. This at one point said like 9 inches and then 10 inches. Like we were like, at one point they were saying that like we could get upwards of 2 feet of snow. Now it's, oh my God, this is, oh, I hate this. I'm fixing the asteroid mining feature in my game. Anaconda movie was good. I hadn't even... What is the Anaconda movie? I hadn't even heard of this until you mentioned it earlier today. I'm not a big fan of Jack Black. Like, I like Paul Rudd, but Jack Black, I've always found him more annoying than funny. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Jack Black. Okay, what's this? Oh, okay. This is just asking me. We can just go this one, and then we're still cloning. Yeah, we're still cloning. Oh, somebody's home. I'll be right back. All right, boys. Excuse me. A little bit of lung butter there. All right. Let's see, where is what's the state of everything that's getting installed and downloaded? Yeah, never liked Jack Black. He always reminds me of, but the guy he reminds me of, Zach Galifianakis. I think that's his name. The guy that does Between Two Ferns. I like that guy. They kind of remind me of each other a little bit. But I think Jack Black is my age. And I think Zach Galifianakis is younger. Let's see. I mean, we have nothing else to do. Let's see. Jack Black, age, 56. I didn't realize he was that much older than me. Zach Galifianakis. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he's also older. Okay, well, wait a minute. Who was the really good-looking guy in the Hangover movies? I don't want to look it up. It's not Paul Rudd. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper, same age as me. He's actually about 2 months old. He's the same age as Robbie. Good old Robbie. I hope Robbie's okay. Bone Temple was still my favorite movie this year so far. Bone Temple was great. I really, really liked the ending of Bone Temple. I mean, I think that I talked about this, I think, already, but I think the reason I like the ending of Bone Temple is that it just kind of brought full circle. And I was trying to explain this to my wife that, like, I saw the original 28 Days Later. I saw it in the movie theater. I am old, right? So it was just like this 25-year circle that had come, like, it just brought it all full circle, like a circle you've been waiting like 25 years to kind of be complete. and it was just such a good ending, even though it was like a purposely done as an open ending. But just the fact that it was like all brought back together, loved it, and loved the ending. Like, and the fact that they played the original theme, like 28. Like that, it was so good. It was so good. Yeah, I really like the ending of Bone Temple. And then when is the new one coming out? I don't know that they've even started production on the new one. Let me see. 28 years later, third film. Yes, a third 28 years later movie is officially in development at Sony. So it's going to be a while before it's out, because it doesn't even look like they've started filming on it. So we're still okay. The third film, which doesn't have a title yet, is set to begin production in 2026 with a potential late 2027 or 2028 release. So yeah, we got a lot of time. Bittersweet. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we have finished cloning. Let's see. Oh. Sorry, I'm hungry. One of my favorite videos that I often go back to a lot is, I think it's just, if you just look up Jim's Rage. No. Yes, this, Jim's Rampage. Oh, so good. So good. So good. And 28 weeks later came out in 2004, 5? Let's see. But I remember 2007. So my daughter was, depending on the time of year, my daughter was either 13 or 14 at the time. And my daughter and I have seen a lot of movies together. A lot of movies. Because that's like what we would do. We would go to the movies. And then when she was old enough, I started taking her to horror movies. Probably, I guess, the stipulation of when she was old enough is probably up for a little debate. But I remember we were going to see 28 Weeks Later, and I was really excited. So I bought tickets, and we get to the theater a little bit early, and I get perfect seats. Perfect seats. Perfect seats. Like right in the center, right. Perfect. And so my daughter's like, can I have some money to go get popcorn or candy or whatever? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I give her some money, and then she goes to the lobby to get the popcorn and the candy. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. The previews start, and like 2 previews go by, and I'm like, where the hell is this girl? So I go out, I have to give up our perfect seats. I was so angry. And at first I was angry at her because I'm like, or I'm like, she better be kidnapped or something, because like I'm pissed. And what had happened was, it still pisses me off. This motherfucker that worked at the movie theater wouldn't let her in, even though she had a ticket, wouldn't let her in because she was too young. Wouldn't let her in without a parent. I'm sorry, without a parent. Oh, I was so mad. So mad. I'm still mad at that motherfucker. Ah. Anyway, you don't have booked cinema seats there? No. I mean, well, it depends on the theater. Some back then that was, well, back then you couldn't even, I guess Fandango was around back then, but some theaters, yes, but not all theaters. I know in Europe that's very, very common. Actually, in Africa too, it's very, very common. In America, it's common, but it's not the standard. It's not everywhere. Full clone, huh? Full reclone. Still a local issue. Yeah, the issue is that I upgraded Unity. That's the issue. Fine on my end. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, then it's settled. It's settled, right? How well does that work at work? When a QE person says, oh, I have this bug, and then you say, hey, it's all fine on my end, how often does it just stop there? How often does it just, oh, my bad. It works on your computer, so it must work everywhere. It must work everywhere except my one computer. Yeah. I usually tell them to get the latest build. Yeah? Yep. Get the latest build. Make sure you have the right build. Make sure you have this option set. Okay. What more can I do? I'm going to try this on my Mac when I go downstairs. I'll try it on my Mac. I'll upgrade my Mac, see what happens. But at this rate, if I can't get it to work on this computer, I'm just going to go back to the old version. Because I don't know what else I can do at that point. I mean, I was going to say uninstall Unity. I mean, I've installed a new version. All right, come on. I mean, but literally, like, what can I do? Like, what can I do? You have packages in your Git. Okay. So, you mean like in the manifest file? Or what's it called? Ah, motherfucking Visual Studio Code. So you're saying I should remove burst from here? Burst isn't even in here. Mathematics. It's not in here either. I don't remember what the other ones were. Oh wait, searcher. What am I removing? I don't understand. What am I removing? Do nothing. I'm going to push. Well, why didn't you do that before? Oh my God. I should have stayed in bed. I should have stayed in bed. I should have stayed in bed today. I mean, the snowstorm has ended up turning into a bust. This English guy broke my project. Ah, pool, please. All right, I'm going to let Unity finish doing its thing, and then I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to pull. This is going to take another hour and a half. All right. Well, it's nice to know that my little automation script worked. That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't have the Oh, okay. This is where it usually breaks, I think. This is where I'm going to have to install that other torch. Is this the AI text speech for commands? Yes. Yes. I just need to get a new computer. I think a lot of it has to do with this computer, but the problem there... I guess it's not too big of a problem. I was going to say the problem there is that I don't... Is putting in the new drive, I feel like it would be problematic, like putting this drive in. Let me look. I'm just trying to think. I don't think I really have anything major on here that I would hate losing. I mean, like all of this stuff, this is all on GitHub, so that's all backed up. I don't even know what this is. There's just different Qt versions. This is other projects, which again are all on GitHub. Unreal? Oh, Unreal Editor. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's actually not that big of a deal. What's on here? Bot scripts, games, GeoSketch. Oh, I remember GeoSketch. You know, GeoSketch was the other game I was writing. It was, the idea of GeoSketch was it would... Somebody's at my front door. I'll be right back. I'm very suspicious, and I'm tempted to take a gun. I'll be right... Oh, wait. Never mind. My wife's got it handled. So if it's an intruder coming in to kill us all, my wife's got it. My wife's got it handled. Okay. So the idea of GeoSketch was that it would tell you like it would tell you a command like, or it would just tell you a country, France, right? And it might have some like facts about the country or whatever, and you had to draw a map using your mouse. I wanted to do it for mobile, but you could use your finger, use your mouse to draw a map of France. And then you would get scored on basically on how close your drawing was to an actual map of France or whatever country. That was the entire idea of GeoSketch. And I started writing it using SMFL. I forget what it stands for. Not social media, like media library or something. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, GeoSketch. This was all in C++ with using Conan as the resource manager. You had to write your own game loop. So let me see where that's at. Just curious now. Yeah, like here's all the command line options to it. And then it builds the resources. It's loading up some data, loading up files, initializing the window. And then here is the game loop. Yep. Anyway. All right. I'm going to see if I can get this game running. Okay. Oh, my God. Come on, Unity. Oh, my stars and garters. What is taking so long? Mulan, what are you doing up here? No, I'm not taking you downstairs. Okay, finally Unity is loading. Okay, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the package manager, and then I am going to close this. Not Sure is in the house right as I'm getting ready to leave. Yeah, well, Not Sure, you missed a very exciting stream. Matthew broke everything, and I wish I was exaggerating, but I'm not exaggerating. He broke everything. I gave him permission to merge to master earlier today, and literally since then, nothing has worked. Literally, I'm not even being hyperbolic. Nothing has worked. But he swears up and down he has now fixed it, so let's see. Okay. Okay, we're Git pooling. All right, we've pulled. It does look like he's changed the manifest and some multiplayer asset file. All right. Let's see what happens. Nothing works, but it's still somehow better. Well, that's usually what upgrades are like, right? Like that is the upgrade experience. Are you back from Seattle in time for this nothing burger of a storm? And up. The project you are opening contains compilation errors. But somehow it's a local error. Let's ignore it. Let's ignore. Enter save. Oh, now you tell me. Now you tell me. All right, I'll enter safe mode in a minute. I want to see if it's the same packages. I should have. I really should have tested your. I wish we weren't polluting master with all of this. I really should have. I really should have tried your branch instead of just like going right to master. Okay, refreshing the list. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. What did you change? Like, what did you change? Package test on master? Why are we polluting master? Oh my god. Oh, my stars and garters. Oh, look at this. Okay, so that's... Wait a minute. This was the same error I was getting, and then suddenly it fixed itself. Okay, so I don't think that error is related to the build. All right, this is irritating me. I'm getting irritated. I'm officially irritated, boys. I'm officially irritated. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, enter in safe mode, and then I got to go. I got to go for my own mental health. I'm about to lose it. First of all, this storm is turning out to be nothing, but the storm of the century is going to arrive the day after I leave, and now my project that I've been working on for a year is broken. I mean, I haven't really been working on it for like a solid year. It's just been like, you know, on and off for a year. But, okay. So, okay. Everything. Okay. So I have this dialogue. I'm going to do open package manager and then bring this over. All right, please don't pollute master anymore. Like, any changes you want to make, let's branch off. Actually, oh, fuck. Ugh, fuck. Yep. Matthew broke it. He broke production. View and package manager. I don't get why my fix for volume fog isn't there. Did you push it? What file are you editing? What fix? Git setup is borked. Well, that would just be git ignore. Like, what's borked about the git setup? I don't think it's the git setup, unless git ignore is ignoring something it's not supposed to ignore. But you would see that when you commit. You would see that. Like, how else are you committing it? If git ignore, like, literally. So no, I mean, you. It's not like you can. I don't know what you're getting at. Yes, all good on my. Yes, we know it's all good on your end. Volumetric fog render pass. I commented both methods. They're not commented in your copy. Volumetric. What is it? Volumetric. I don't even see that file. That file does not exist. Fog render pass. Fog. Am I in the right file? Right folder? I am. Fog render. Well, there's your problem. Is the file you're talking about doesn't exist. Render pass. What file are you trying to double click the compilation error? Okay. That's under library. That's interesting. Library is in git ignore. So are you editing? So you're editing out these? So you're editing package source code? That feels wrong. Yes, comment out on-camera setup and the method below it. It may allow other packages to resolve. Request. Let's work on sculpting out a hot female player character. All right. I'm going to try this, but this is not a fix. And execute. This is not a fix. This is a hack. Well, I mean, this is dangerous. Like, yeah. I did this to fix Nomads 2 until package owner can resolve. All right, that's fair. That's fair. 202. Oh, I see. It's complaining because as far as it's concerned. Okay. Might as well just do this. Okay. This means I would have had the same problem on my Mac, actually. Then I would have been livid. Let's make our own package with hookers and blackjack. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. But not sure. You need to calm down. You are in the there is a lady in the room. At least there was. I don't know if she still is. Okay, so I'm going to just reopen the project now and hope that this resolves it. I don't like this, but the explanation that the package owner needs to fix it, that's fair. That's fair. In which case, we do need to add that to... Oh, God, that's so ugly. There's got to be a better way to do it. It's sealed, though. I don't know if sealed... Does that mean that I don't know. Wait. I'm going to reset master because this means that this is going to be a problem on my Mac as well. I'm going to we're going to go back in time. I'm going to reset master. Yeah. I'm not going to reverse these. I don't know that you can, well, one of them's, you know. Yeah, I'm just going to... I've never done mixed. I don't know how mixed mode works with this command. Wait, keep all local. Okay, keep working copy, but reset index. So it keeps the... Oh, I think I see what it means. So it would keep the code changes for everything after it. But it would... No. All right, I'll do this on my Mac. No. Yeah, I'm going to reset. But then, but then there's other... Oh, my God, this is a mess. What a mess. This is what you get for upgrading. This is why you never upgrade. All right. I smell food. I'm getting hungry. My wife's home. It's already past 6 o'clock, even though Not Sure is here, and I would love to hang out with Not Sure because you know who's never broken Master? You know who's never broken Master? Not Sure. He's never broken Master. He's never broken the Master Branch. Linus Torvalds moment. Yep. Not Sure. Never broken Master. All right, boys. I'm going to head downstairs. I'll be on Discord in a few minutes. I'll talk to you then. And I'll probably be around this weekend, especially with the snow and maybe some wine. I'll probably be back tomorrow. All right, guys. Talk to you later.